Minecraft, a game that almost every single gamer has played. It's a game that encourages creativeness. It's a game where you get to bully your friends, and it's a game where you get to tell your own story. Now, chances are you have been through a 2-week Minecraft phase. The infamous 2-week Minecraft phase is a unique and widely recognized cultural phenomenon. It's so universal that it has spawned countless memes, YouTube deep dives, and even an Urban Dictionary definition. It's that period where you suddenly find yourself completely immersed, spending hours mining, building, and surviving, only to abruptly move on as if it never happened. But why does this happen? What makes Minecraft pull people in so intensely only for them to drop it just as quickly? Well, to figure this out, we need to go back in time.
Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video.
As a little kid, I never really enjoyed video games. I was much more of a outside kid who thought video games were a waste of time. I was too locked in on baseball and other things and just didn't care too much about video games. But I would play them from time to time. And then my cousins introduced me to Minecraft. A couple days after I was introduced to Minecraft, I went to my nearest GameStop and I got the Xbox One Edition. And that is how I got this world right here. This is the part in the video where I think that I can make this the best 2-week phase video out there because I think I can explain this the best. So to explain this all, right here I have my Minecraft world that I had to transfer from my Xbox all the way to my PC. And this world is called Xandar. Now the reason behind the name is because when I was little I was into Guardians of the Galaxy, and Xandar was like, one of the galaxies or whatever, I believe. I don't know if that's correct or not, but I think it is, and that's where I got the name from. So whenever I load up the world, it just looks like a world that was made by a 2-year-old, and maybe because I was little. And that's not really what makes a world good, is what your builds are, but the story behind it. So to start this off, when I was little, my favorite YouTuber was Stampede, and I tried to remake his house, but obviously I was absolutely terrible at it. But that was my goal with this house, was to remake it. And then from there, I wanted to recreate my whole entire house. So that's what I basically tried to do, except I don't understand how this looks like my house, because it really doesn't. But that's the story behind it. This chest room with this crafting bench room was from Stampede's world, and he had a dog run, which was also inspired by him. This was supposed to be like my game room that I have in my house, and then in here, I just wanted to obviously give me a heart attack when I was little. Here's a pool, because I actually did have a pool in my house, and yeah. And in this big blue building, we actually have a rodeo, because I loved the rodeo when I was little, and I still do. And in one of these buildings here, we have it's kind of like a church, and I was trying to recreate my church in my hometown. We have a police station because I wanted to be a police when I was little, and then we have just a big dog house because I loved dogs when I was little. I mean, who doesn't? Going to this side of the world, we had a Astros baseball stadium because my favorite team is the Astros and I played baseball. This is Gru fighting Brat from the Minions. And this yellow house is supposed to be my aunt's house because she liked yellow. This is a water park because I love water parks. And this is like a stage concert because I just love performing when I was little. I will say this castle is very, very cool and has like just no like story behind it, but it's still cool. I have this farm which was inspired by the farm that my grandparents used to have, and now they don't, but that's what this was inspired by. And I even had a friend who came over to my house and said, his name was Aaron, obviously, and he showed me the Jeb thing with the sheep, and I never knew that. But this right here is very special to me because inside of this house right here, there is a dog, and it's not just a simple dog because this dog's name is Sunny. Now, Sunny was one of my first dogs I ever had. He's no longer, on this earth, but like this is just a huge part of like nostalgia to me because this is my dog in the game that I made when he was still alive. And then we just have another random castle with no story behind it, but as you can see, most of this world is just a big story that all connects somehow. Now, when I was playing Minecraft when I was little, I didn't know what potions were, what enchantment table were, what, crossbows were. I didn't know what tridents were. I didn't know what any of these stuff were. And the reason I didn't know what they were was because I didn't play Minecraft to beat the game. I played it to just be creative and to use all the blocks and to build whatever I wanted. I think that, people who try to speedrun the game, get diamond armor right away, and on top of that, I think, just kind of going and beating the Ender Dragon right off the bat is what makes Minecraft not fun. That is what makes Minecraft have a 2-week phase. Because the game is meant to be played at a slower pace, and if you just learn to just play the game slowly and to build and to not speedrun the game, you should have a better time playing the game. So now you know how to enjoy Minecraft once again. But there's still a big question that you have to answer. Is how will Minecraft be as fun as it used to be? Because there's always that one friend who hasn't been on in 10 years. There's always that one friend who can only play for 10 minutes. And there's always that one friend who is so busy. So how do you have fun with the old friend group, and how do you make it just like old times? Now, the answer is harsh but true. You will never be able to get back the old times because that was just old times, and now most of y'all are probably older, have jobs, and are busier with other things. And things just will never return to how they used to be. But I think that what really makes that special is that now that you know that your friends, your friend group, your old times will never come back again, that's what really makes your Minecraft world so special. That's what really gives your Minecraft world that nostalgic touch, is that is something that is now in history that can never be made again. Next time you click that play button to go boot up a brand new world, just remember that things will never be the same, but if you just tell a story with your world, there is always opportunity to get past the 2-week phase.